Good evening. Happy holidays, everybody. Live from inside the mines on a 420 special. We got Trevor Peak coming up. We got Tom Shoaff coming up. We're just going to be chilling tonight.
Look, first off, we got Trevor. He's like Thor, man. I wish we ain't got enough time. If you pull up his last spot, this motherfucker hit this guy so hard, his head hit the floor. I thought he killed him. He reminds me of Justin Gaethje. I swear to God. And then Tom is a fucking ninja. He's literally the local
Tom's
ninja.
A fucking beast.
How many people you know in the local ninja?
One.
Here you go, Jake. Now, look, this is Girl Scout cookie. Then it's got Moon Rock. And then it's got, I don't know, I put some other shit in it.
Oh, Frankenstein blunt.
But while we're waiting, I need to actually stream live on Facebook, guys. I fucked up. I haven't done it yet, Jake. I fucked up.
I need to ashtray.
Jake, while we're doing this, you can break it down because I'm really fucking stoned. I got to go to Facebook and do this. I totally messed up, guys. But this is going to be a fun day. Because 420, hashtag blunt, puff. Puff, I'm going live right now. I'm streaming.
I'm the world's dankest dad.
But we got a bunch of big people on that, and I'm really excited about it. But
we got a good show.
Just give me a second to log in. See, we need an intern to do this right here.
We definitely do.
But before we bring him in, I got to talk. We got a couple of people that sent our sponsor stuff, so just give me a second to send this out. I'm going to tag other podcast shows that are actually live right now too. That's what you do. That's what you fucking do. First off, I'm going to tell you right now, is we talk to all fighters, not just one organization of fighters, because I believe all organizations have great fighters.
And a lot of guys, you could be the best fighter, but if nobody knows who you are, then who the fuck cares?
Yeah, so
we're trying to get all those names out there, all these badass fighters, so everyone can enjoy them.
Yeah, and then it is what it is, man. I'm just right now. I'm a little irritated right now. Got some hate going on out there from other people about people coming on our show.
Oh God.
I'm not even going to talk about these motherfuckers.
These management companies are fucking stupid. Like they're on their high horse thinking they're the best fucking thing since sliced bread.
It's okay, though. It's okay.
It's brutal.
But we're about to stream. We're live on Facebook on our channel, but I'm about to tag people so it goes on my channel, and then we can just buy sound and everything. All right. So we're live. I just tagged everything. So back to what was going on. All right, Trevor Peak, man. I want to ask him about his rematch. He's got a rematch coming up, I hope. And I want to ask him about that. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to make sure you do after I get done with this conversation. But let's make sure. Here we go. All right, live, Chris Carter, boom. All right. There we go. I'm ready to go. I'm focused. All right, so so it's 420 for all you degenerates out there. All right, so I got my stoner glasses on. Gelato, CBD, gummies, 500 mil from Super Chill. They sent us this right here. Pretty cool company. We're going to eat some of those. And for all you state people, if it's not legal in your state and you have Delta 8, the flying monkey, man, I'm serious. If you got a problem, you have a woman and she's riding around on a fucking broom like the Wicked Witch of the West with a bunch of monkeys, get you some flying monkey and take a puff. It will change your life. And you will forget all the bad bitches in the world. Flying monkey. Okay, so I'm really
brought to you by Flying Monkey. What sound do you think a flying monkey would make? Let me hear your flying monkey sound. What does it sound like?
Look, Look, okay, when you think of Flying Monkey, what are you thinking about? You know what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking of Flying Monkey?
I'm thinking about Donkey Kong.
What?
It's a fun game. The old one.
I'm too perverted.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm thinking about, guys. I'm sorry. This is rated X for mature.
Rated X for mature.
Look, we are social distancing with everyone. Have you sent Trevor the link yet?
I'm gonna bring him in here in just a second.
But anyway, man, I was gonna say, first off, we ain't had a show since the Ben fight. I think it was. You think it was rigged?
Oh, for sure it was rigged.
Look,
Guaranteed. That shit was so fucking fake.
I'm gonna send you a link. Look up the Robbie Lawler fight. This is what I'll tell you. There was a point, and I'm gonna actually send it to you. Maybe we can pull it up. Robbie Lawler had Ben on the ground, and his head was bouncing off the ground, and he gave him like 30 shots to the face. And Ben beat Robbie Lawler. He took one punch, and then when he got up, he walked to the referee. You think the referee said, it's time. It's over. Because look, think about it. He got $500K. They're saying they sold $1.4 million. He's probably drawed $7-8 million after sponsorships and everything. Man, that sucker's rich. I mean, it's already rich as it is. You know, he made more money than Robert Whittaker fought in the main event of the UFC. That's sad. Dana White, pay your fucking people.
Dana pays everybody.
No, he don't. I mean, the UFC is the lowest payout to any fights. You know, boxers, they get paid like a total, like they split the revenue. UFC only pays out like 10%.
Did you see what Connor said? He's going to set another double record, most pay-per-view and most ticket sales.
If I was Connor, I would quit the UFC and start my own organization. He proved that he's bigger than a belt. Dustin Poirier picked him over a belt. Think about that right now. Dustin said, I'd rather fight Connor than fight for the belt. Yes, Nick. We all know. Tranny porn. Tranny porn. You're thinking, you said
tranny porn.
Yeah, we know you into tranny porn. Look, first off, everybody experiments and everybody's looked at tranny porn once in their life. So let's not act like that.
This is gonna be a weird segue, but let's bring Trevor in. Trevor Peak, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, guys. How y'all doing?
Oh, just chilling, having a good day.
All right, Trevor. I'm glad I got you out here, man. I got so many questions I want to ask you about. Because look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're the only person that's got me into my fight career and made me want to watch a regional show more than a UFC fight. Literally, I was working that night. You were fighting Steven, and it was like 9 o'clock at night. I was pulled over on the side of the road on my phone looking at it because I was trying to see what was going on. I even shot you a text, but I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I got you some questions tonight, man.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
I'm good.
All right, but first off, I know you got your big fight coming up with Chris Mims, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're moving up in a weight class. You fought at 155, but you're fighting at 170 for the belt.
Yes, sir. Well, actually, I fought most of my amateur career at 170. I mean, I ended up making it to number one in the state, Alabama, at 170. So, I mean, I've gone kind of pretty accustomed to fighting people that's a little bigger than myself. So, but yeah, that last one was at 155, man, and I ain't fought there in a long time. And that was a challenge getting there. So, I'm enjoying myself through this camp.
Yeah, I tell you though, when you were like Thor in that last fight, man. I'm serious. Like, I mean, that hammer fist, it was ridiculous, man. And that's what I was saying. I was talking to people in bare knuckle, and they were like, "Man, who do you see?" I was like, "Man, I'm telling you, there's this guy. He's a crazy motherfucker. Every time, I mean, he's always like throwing hands and stuff. I mean, I asked him literally, haven't I? I've multiple times, but like." I was going to ask you before we go into your fight, is there going to be a rematch with Steven?
Yeah, if old boy get back in there, man, I hope he will. I hope he don't dodge me. I don't know if a fight in Ho Southeast that'll be any bigger. I mean, he's got – man, I've got a pretty big crowd. I mean, I really do. I've been blessed with a bunch of fans and stuff, and normally when I walk out them doors, man, I hear just this big roar, and whenever I come running out for that fight, man, I heard just this big, overwhelming boo, and I was like, dude, there's a bunch of them here, and they all going to be disappointed.
Look, it was a different – because I'm telling you, your interview. I was watching it, and I was interested in the fights on the card and stuff. But when you interview, and I even sent it to him, I said, "This is crazy. It's fucking." When you looked at that camera and you said it gets real or something like that, I was like, "Holy shit!" I sent a message. I was like, "When's this fight?" And it was like, "Oh," I was like, "Shit, I gotta work." Damn. I was like, "Oh man," but dude, we gotta have that rematch, man, because it was like crazy. I was watching on my phone. There was crowds trying to fight each other. That's what I was telling him. It was. I mean, I literally felt like I was watching a UFC coming in together, like a big hate fight. But then I also felt like it had the like we were at a daggum like barbecue and everybody's out there in a fist fight. It was crazy. Great. I love the atmosphere. I'm coming to the next. We're coming to the next one just because we hope we see a great atmosphere like that.
Yeah, that place was man, me and Sam's been going to them together since I was like 15 years old, man. I'm 26 now, and I had never seen it like that. That place was just absolutely wild. And, I had to get escorted out by like 7 or 8 cops. I mean, I had fans giving me death threats and stuff. It was absolutely wild. I think if we do have the rematch, we'll have to have a designated side for his fans and a designated side for my fans because it's rowdy, man.
So after this one, is that going to be the next one? You hope?
I hope. He said he wanted to get back in there. You know what I mean? But saying it and doing it's two different things. Like I said, I hope he does, man. I really do because I just felt like I got the short end of the stick on that last one. That was crazy. It was a little disheartening, but it is what it is. I don't need to focus on that rematch too awful much. This guy got ahead of me. He's coming to play, man. He's a heavy hitter. I don't know just a whole lot about him, but I know his game, and I know he's gonna be in there to stick it out tooth and nail. So I mean, I ain't gonna overlook this guy by all means. But yeah, that Will Hot rematch is definitely I hope it's in the future, man. I really do.
Yeah, Chris, the guy you're coming up with fighting, is he how much what's the size? Like, are y'all walking in like the reach? Have you looked at that? Because I was trying to find stuff, but I didn't have really as much time as I needed to look at it.
Yeah, I don't really. I've only seen him one time in person that I remember, and he was in Athens, and he kind of spoke about God and stuff before the show, and I don't remember ever really getting close to him and getting like judge his size, but I mean I don't know exactly how big he is. I don't even know how tall the cat is. I just know that I've been in there with some pretty big old boys, and it don't matter,
That's what I'm saying. What's the plan? Have you started your camp now? Have you started it hard?
Yeah. I'm in it, man. I'm a little late, part of the usual life and stuff. I wasn't even going to fight. I had so much going on, and as soon as I got that knockout and I got it as quick as I did in the last bout, was trying to get the ball rolling. I told Sam, I was like, man, I want on that show next at the gym show in Rainsville, and I think I had like 3 or 4 people turn me down. I mean, one of them was even the current 155 champion at the AFC, and it took so long to finally get the matchup, and I had so much other stuff going on, and I was just like, man, I'm just gonna hold off. If you don't care, I mean, I hope you ain't too sore at me. And then a few more weeks went by, and he called me, and I was like, dude, heck, let's go ahead and set it back up. So I mean, I'll have time, man. I work as hard as anybody I know whenever I get in there and get to going. So I'll be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, you got to think about it. I mean, everybody that you fought, they know that if they fight you, they're about to come in the cage with a dog, and a lot of people might not, I mean, people like it, because I'm serious. Because I mean, like when you go in that cage, I mean, you can see all your pictures. I mean, like if you look at your eyes, like when it's like psycho, like it's time, like let's do this thing. And I don't think a lot of people. That's why that Chris guy, I'm gonna look him up. I mean, he's got to be a dog too to take that fight because I've been messaging around people, man. I know people were talking about you. You're very humble, man. But so you want to fight for the belt after this? Like you're going to say you fight for 170 now. Are you going to stay at 170 or you going to do 155 or what?
I think I'm going to try to get this belt, and then I'm going to drop. I'm either going to drop back down to 55 and try to get that belt, or I might stay at 70 and fight the next contender. I don't really know, man. I know it. in the long run, I need to be at 55 because it's just, I'm just a lot bigger down there. You know, I mean, I don't care to fight big people, but it's everybody else at that elite level. They're going to be even bigger, and it's just going to be better for the long run, maybe at 55, and that's where a lot of the money's at, anyways. Up in them higher levels, 55's. I mean, it's a juggernaut class, but there's a lot of money in it.
Every organization, 155 is amazing. It seems like you look at all of them and everything. Do you keep up with bare knuckle? You ever look at that?
I haven't watched it just a whole lot, but I mean, I feel like I'd be pretty good in it. I mean, I like to brawl, man. And that seems like that's the name of their game is brawling. There's some technical fighters in there, but it's usually just take one, give one, take one, give one. And for most of my life, I mean, that's been the way it's been. And I've usually been on the winning end of the take one, give one. So I think I'll venture off into it eventually and try it out.
Yeah, dude, because we were talking with people and everything, and I know your former friend, teammate, I mean, he put on there, he's getting into that stuff and all that stuff. And so I was like, I had to ask you where you would get into it. Because I was like, I've been telling people, I mean, how many times?
Yeah, I mean, if you get the call, from any organization, you ready to, like, if bare knuckle would be the one to call, or you looking more like Bellator or UFC?
I'm more like Bellator, UFC, but I don't. It doesn't matter. I mean,
you just want to fight. Yeah, you just want to fight.
I just like getting in there and getting down with it. Which teammate was you talking about going to venture off, or old teammate?
Well, the guy that every time he posts something, you do your smiley faces now and stuff because he calls out.
Oh, Jacob. Yeah. Dude, I'll definitely have to try bare knuckle if he goes.
That's what I was gonna say. Look, right now, if I was bare knuckle, that's what I would do right now. If he signed a contract, I don't know if he went to tryouts or not, but if he signed a contract, look, I'd pay some money. Because look, I'm telling you, because he was an amateur and everything else. That's why he can't fight you in MMA, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's just yes, sir.
Oh, you don't have to call me sir, man. You're cool. You're making me feel old as shit now.
You are old as shit.
Just have it.
Oh God.
Yeah, Jacob.
You call everyone sir, man.
Yeah, because my granddad would beat the shit out of me.
That's a country thing.
Country. That's what I'm saying. But no, seriously. So back to the fighting because I made fun of myself being old. Back to bare knuckle and everything. When you look at, I was going to tell you, they do clinch and all that stuff. You can clinch and active. And on a week, and I'm gonna tell Dave Freeman, all them guys, Nate Shook, they should look at it. If like somebody needs to fill a card in 155, 170, I'm pretty sure on a weekend he don't have a mind.
I mean, they're doing their event in Birmingham next weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll be down in Birmingham next Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna be down there. It's gonna be
down. We're in Huntsville, so we're local.
Oh, okay. What kind of like a tryout down there, or are they having like an actual event?
No, it's a BKFC event.
They had a tryout last week or the week before 2 weeks there. I almost messaged you because all they do in their tryouts is they want you to hit pads. There's nothing else. You hit pads and they do
an interview. That's the important part.
They see his YouTube video when he's got blood on his face. That's what I'm saying. The one I tagged. I mean, that's enough said. But no, that's what I was gonna say. I was telling the manager stuff, man. I was like, people asked me, I was like, man, I'm telling you, some people like to get punched.
Yeah. I reckon I'm one of the weird ones that like to get punched.
Yeah. But that's what, do you got anything to say to you got any sponsors, any people like that you want to talk to or anything?
Yeah. That's actually what I was out trying to do today, man. Get a few sponsors together. I'd like to thank Jefferson's of Scottsboro. Lamone's Mexican Restaurant in Henniger, Gonzo Tactical in Scottsboro, Henniger Nutrition, Tim's Paint and Body Shop, the Willow Tree in Henniger, and Lux Noble in Coleman.
Yes, sir.
Dude, so you guys y'all gonna come to the next show?
We already bought tickets.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We already bought tickets.
Good deal.
Oh no,
we'll see you. We'll see you in Rainsville.
We're gonna get with you afterwards, man, for sure. We're gonna have our cameras and stuff. We're gonna do some things and stuff like that because. Dude, I'm telling you right now, you can hear it right now first. I'm gonna bet money on you somewhere in the UFC, Bellator, bare knuckle, and a real online betting event in the near future. I believe that. I'm telling you. I told Sam. I told Sam. I said, if Trevor gets it, it's over because you're Justin Gaethje 2.0. So I'm gonna bet some money on you. Remember that? Remember your first big fight? Say there's some dumb hick up there. He's gonna bet some money on me. Just remember that.
You're gonna hear him before you see him.
I promise you. I'm gonna let you know what round you gonna knock him out on. I need to know. But anyway, man. But thanks, man. We'll be following your career, man, for real. We'll be down there.
Yeah, we'll see you at the next AFC event.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
When is that? June 5th?
Hold on a second. I got it.
I think it's June 5th.
Dude,
it's in Rainsville.
Look, right now, when any bare knuckle management company, if I was them right now, I wouldn't waste time on a tryout for that guy. I'd watch his YouTube videos and I would message him and say, would you mind fighting on a weekend and pick a time? Because I promise you, he will bring the fire. Because go to YouTube, Google Trevor Peaks, MMA. I did it. Peek. Just Google it. It's ridiculous. So you want to talk? Can I talk about that rematch though? About the
he's too humble.
He's too humble. He's not. You got to get them both on the show together.
Yeah.
And look, I don't have it. When is it? Okay, that's the other one. I got it.
June 5th, Saturday, June 5th in Rainsville.
Yes, June 5th. Yeah, it is Graham and Swan. Yeah, yep. Billy's the main event. Yep, awesome. And we had Billy on the other day. Go check his show out. Billy's it's Friend Alive. His training guy's doing right now the 420 contest where he's having to get stoned in jiu-jitsu. And
yeah, that's crazy.
And you know what's funny? He said, everybody's like, man, that's crazy. He was like, well, Cody, you do that all day long, 24/7, you know, like, and then
that's a stone. Yeah, they have to sit. All the fighters have to smoke a shit ton of weed right before they fight, and then go out and fight, and the winner gets a pound of weed. Like, what the fuck?
but and you know, that's just
they're fighting right now, right?
Yeah, they're on there. It's on. It's on Facebook on their. Get on their. I'm following them. I'm so fucking stoned. I'm gonna watch it tonight. But you know, he said we're gonna get him on, and he's gonna talk because you gotta think training for that. I'm ready for that. I just gotta learn jiu-jitsu.
That's a guy. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Trevor Peak. Okay, so back to Trevor in the rematch. I'm so sorry about Trevor's rematch. All right, so we're here. I'm at home. I'm watching it on my phone, and Sam's doing
the one. Stephen.
No contest. Yeah, Will High.
Will High.
All right. So what happened was this lead up. I don't know what personal happened. Nobody is. I didn't want to ask. Trevor's too humble to say, "Hey, what was the personal thing that happened?" I didn't want to do that on there. But something personal happened where Trevor wanted to kill this guy, and so he's on the face, his eyes. He went like this. And Will High was playing it cool, like still in the fight. So during the weigh-in, Sam did it live. It was a lot of heat going to the weigh-in. So during the fight, I wish I would have been there, man. It was, and we're near. It was like
a nut kick.
It was a nut kick. So the whole fight, what happened was it was a good fight.
Trevor's whooping his ass.
Trevor was. I felt Trevor was winning the fight. I did feel, but there was a point where Steven had him in a situation. And everything. So what I wanted to say is, I'm so stoned I can't get to the subject. So basically, Steven was winning a little situation, but Trevor was winning the fight. You could see it. Trevor kicked him in the nuts. You get your 5-minute thing. Steven couldn't do it anymore. And at the beginning, everybody thought Trevor won. They gave Trevor the belt. Everybody was like jumping up and down. And then they said it was a no contest. And then there was fight. There's crowd people. I mean, that's the shit. Look, guys, why can't y'all fucking do that shit when I'm there? That's the shit I go to bed for. Look, man, I'm going to tell you, some of my proudest moments in my life was when I had to get escorted out of a basketball arena by my mom and dad because the fans hated me so much because I'm serious. Look, Mom, I'm straight up. Straight up. I'm dead serious. Have you ever had that happen before?
No.
Look, I'm going to tell you. My 9th grade year, man, we were playing. It was a big basketball game. This is a true story. So we're playing it. We got time there. I am telling you. We're playing a basketball game. And this team we're playing, it was supposed to championship. And my dad's a preacher, guys, okay? It's weird, right? But he was a preacher when he was older, so he did some great stuff. So we're playing a basketball game, and I say fuck a lot, and I've always said fuck a lot. I don't know why. And in a basketball game, this guy hit me so hard on my layup, and I hit the ground. And I got up and I screamed. I didn't know where I was at because, in the ball game, fuck. And I look up and the preacher and my dad's about to become a preacher, all sitting beside each other. And next thing you know, the crowd starts booing me. And I'm 15 years, about to be, I'm 15. I look at the crowd and I start flicking them off. And this is before, I made a shot, came to the court. Next thing you know, everybody's like, escorted me out. My mom and dad's like scared to death. And I'm sitting there like a little wood in my pants. Like, now, motherfucker wants me. You want to beat me? That's how I felt. So that's how I felt in his fight. It was crazy. So Sam, I don't know how you're going to do this, but when we come there, we got to get that heat going, man. It's fucking crazy. It's called marijuana, man. It's called fucking marijuana.
That's my buddy.
It's called marijuana. It's called marijuana.
That's Porter Perry.
Where's Mark at? I regular. Hey, that filter worked good, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Sam, Austin. Sam is Sam. I am. He's the owner of AFC. He's like the Dana White of AFC, and Trevor Peak's fighting on his upcoming card.
Yeah, Google AFC, man. If you
Sam
look,
McAlpin, shout out AFC.
They have really good
Alabama Fighting Championship.
They have really good promo pictures. Like every fighter looks really cool.
I have to give it to him. He rolled it. It's his.
It's power.
It's his. I have no rules over that.
It's power blunt.
Yeah. There's no rules.
We got what time is it?
8:15.
So
we're gonna have Tom coming up. He's teaching a class right now. Tom is a beast. He's fought in Bellator, but he just likes to beat the shit out of people. So he's in bare knuckle now. I'm trying to pull him up.
Yeah, that's the best one, Tabology.
Yeah.
He's got the best mustache.
Ninja.
He's got the best mustache, I think. Like he's got that wide earth thing going on.
No, he's got the bare knuckle.
What? God said he had the best mustache in bare knuckle.
Yeah.
But look, we should totally ask me a question. Ask me any question about fighting.
Ask you any
question. I gotta ask you a question. Since we're waiting, I'm gonna ask you a question and you ask me a question. I'll do it first. Let me ask you a question.
Sure, you can ask me a question. What's the question?
The question is,
what the fuck?
Shit, man, I'm fucking stoned, man. God damn it, man. It's 4:20, man. What the fuck? All right, let's see.
All right.
If you ask me
Who
a
would
question.
you rather smoke weed with? Snoop Dogg or Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson.
All right.
Who would you?
Probably Snoop. Probably Snoop. He released an album today.
Who?
Fucking genius. Snoop Dogg. That's fucking genius.
I didn't know he had that. Straight up.
Yeah, it just came out. From the streets to the streets. Came out 420. Fucking genius.
I bet he's gonna make a couple mil off of that.
A couple. A lot more.
He's probably.
Yeah, it's genius.
Oh, his baby mamas and mamas.
Mamas, babies, mamas. Oh, awesome. What's your question? Oh, boy. All right, here's a question.
Yeah, okay.
Shit's on your lawn, and your Pop-Tart comes out of the toaster. Purple. Purple. The answer is purple. Final answer, purple.
I ain't even ready to. That's all. Okay, so.
You read it. Here, read it out loud.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even see you clicked it. I'm up here trying to puff and breathe and inhale.
You can't read that?
I couldn't see it. My line was.
Oh, my Lord.
If your neighbor dog comes outside, shits in your
You
lawn.
think this is a real question?
The
The answer's purple.
purple. Dude, Lost. That's what my grandma says. My grandma she tells me that all the time. That's pretty good at it.
I do not want any more of that.
Dude, I fucking ho stone down.
Don't put the whole thing out though.
I was just looking at it.
Are you wearing these glasses for real? Can you even fucking see?
Dude. All right, anyway, so let's do it. Let's do a real question.
I feel like fucking Conor McGregor.
That's what I
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you, man? Dude, do you want to interview?
No.
Yeah, you don't do that. I
No.
don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. Look at my shirt, man. People don't want to talk about it.
Hey,
Look, people don't want to. People don't want to talk about it. Look, and I'm going to tell you, we're trying to find right now. If you really want to help us out, we're trying to find a stoner challenge that we can do live, and something cool that's not like. And I want to do it live. Would you do it live?
I mean, it depends on what it is.
Well, nothing like. I'm not saying nothing crazy. Okay.
You think the guys with the 5-gallon buckets and the vacuum pump, the air mattress pump? Probably would not do that. I would not do that.
Okay, I got a
I'd
question.
probably pass out.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
All right, you got 3 people.
All right.
You got Cyborg, that MMA woman, right?
All right.
Have you seen? You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Cyborg. You got Mike Tyson and John Jones.
Mike Tyson.
Mike
Tyson.
No, this is it. You got to go on a date with one.
Fuck, marry, kill?
I'm trying to be. We got kids. I was trying to be really.
No, there's no kids.
But okay, so you gotta.
Jesus
You got to go out. You got to go on a date with one.
All right.
You got to fight one, and you got to fuck one. Cyborg's ugly as shit.
I'm fighting John Jones.
Would you know?
I'm fighting John Jones. I'm fucking Mike Tyson. I'm going on a date with Cyborg and possibly Cyborg too.
On a serious note,
All 3 at the same time.
right now in America, in
With
the world,
Tyson
if one person
and his fucking Tigers.
I got my question for you.
All right, what's the
I got the question. You're sitting here right now, and God comes down and He says, "Jake, you have to pick one person in this whole world. He's going to fight a bad son of a bitch, and if he wins, you live forever. If he dies, you lose. Who are you picking to fight for you?"
Who's gonna fight for me?
Yeah.
What are they fighting?
It's full-fledged fight, grappling, pitch fight. Well, I mean, they're gonna
All
fight.
right, I'm gonna pick a fucking alligator.
Oh, it's got to be a human.
Oh,
It's got to be a human. It's got to be a human.
Oh.
That's a good one. Because we'll say he's fighting. Okay, he's going to fight
Currently, like right now.
right anytime in this world. He's going to fight. Let's go say he's going. Have you ever seen Mortal Kombat?
John Jones.
God damn it! That's what I was going to fucking say. Okay, the Goro's got the 6 arms and stuff.
Yeah.
They got to fight Goro. You got 6 arms, and you got and so no, you don't.
All right, Shaq. Then I'm picking Shaq.
I don't know quickness. John Jones is cool, but
I'm picking Shaq.
You know how I was really thinking about picking because I don't. Do you think Goro grapples in Mortal Kombat?
I don't know. I'm picking Shaq though.
I'm thinking about Chuck Norris.
Nah, he's old as fuck.
No, in his prime. You get prime. This is mythical. You get them in their prime.
I get him in their prime.
You get them in their prime.
Bruce Lee.
How do you know he was any good?
Have you seen Be Water, dude?
No, but be honest though, everything's movie. I've heard that Chuck Norris kicked his ass. They said Chuck Norris beat him in a real fight.
I don't think so.
So, but Google Chuck. Try
I
to
know
find.
who fucking Walker Texas Ranger is, dude.
You know
I know Chuck Norris.
Did you not know he was the world kickboxing champion?
Yeah.
Like he was a total badass. Talking's kickboxing. See
Right.
how it's unreal. Chuck Norris.
No, that's not his real name.
I don't know. Whatever.
Chuck Norris's real name is Carlos Ray Norris. He's 81? Holy fuck. What the fuck? Chuck Norris is 81.
Bruce,
Holy shit.
God, he's such a badass.
He's only 5'10"?
Top in his karate right now. His karate record on his
I
world
know.
champion.
He was in the Way of the Dragon, dude.
But I'm talking. He was a world kickboxing thing. That's
Yeah.
what.
Dude, he's 81.
Fucking Chuck
What
Norris.
the fuck?
But that's what I'm saying, man. I was like, if I pictured
Bruce Lee, yeah, 100%. Look, I'm putting that up. Bruce Lee is in their prime.
fuck Bruce Lee.
Bruce
You
Lee's
fuck.
fucking
Show
everybody
me
up.
right now somewhere of Bruce Lee fighting somebody besides in a movie. Walking on water. You know what? I'll pick.
Bruce Lee would fuck anyone
I think
up.
Jackie Chan would beat Bruce Lee.
Jackie Chan. What? Jackie Chan's a movie star.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's a movie star.
He's a stuntman. Bruce.
Actually, Jet Li.
Bruce Lee.
Jet Li.
No.
I think Jet Li.
No, that's a fake person.
Okay. You show me a Bruce Lee real fight.
Bruce Lee would beat the shit out of anyone in their prime.
No, he couldn't grapple.
He wouldn't have to. He'd kick him in the fucking face.
Horace Gracie don't know kicking. Horace Gracie would take him down and choke. That's what I'm saying.
I still might pick Shaq, though.
He's fighting
honestly.
Goro.
I think I still might
But
pick
you see,
Shaq.
the trick question, I said anything mythical, anything, right?
No, you didn't. I said alligator.
No, I said human form.
Oh, my God, dude.
You know who I'm going to pick? Liu Kang. Because on that game, that bicycle kick.
Mr. Incredible.
That bicycle kick. Liu Kang.
Liu Kang sucks. I would fuck you up with Sub-Zero.
You got the game right now?
Actually, yeah, I got Mortal Kombat 10. We can play her.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to turn it into a Twitch channel.
Motherfucking got it. Okay, so that was a good. No, you got to ask me some kind of question. I felt like that was a really good question. It just came to me brought to you by. You wanna?
No.
These are really good. You got to try these, man.
Yeah, I told you. Liu Kang is not a real. It's Bruce. Yeah.
Fuck Bruce Lee. I don't know anything.
That's what you just said. Liu Kang.
I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. Bruce Lee didn't win me nothing on Mortal Kombat.
Sub-Zero, I'll fuck you up.
But try one of these. This is peach. These are amazing. It's gelato peach cream. They're so good. Fuck you up.
I'm just hungry.
Dude, I'm really looking forward to Tom coming on because we got 5 minutes.
All right, Tom's gonna be good. He's finishing his class, so.
All right, so let's do our picks for the bare knuckle fights. Since we're not gonna do a show probably since we're gonna be down there. Can you pull that picture up? Can you pull the have you seen the picture, the BK thing?
Yeah.
We'll pick it up. This one right here. Mm.
The Josh Burns card.
Yeah, but they got the picture. You see the picture right here?
I don't know where you got
Can you
that
get on
from.
Facebook?
No.
All right. Who you got? Dennis Checkler, Josh Burns.
Burns.
I'm going to go with Burns. Now, Checkler's a beast, though, man. But Burns, man, he's been training. He looks like a savage. So I'm going to go with Burns, too.
Stamps Richmond.
Stamps, roll motherfucking tide. Don't never pick against an Alabama guy.
Godbeer and Mick Terrell.
Nobody, because Godbeer didn't show up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they canceled that.
That's right.
Hold on a second. Let me see.
Frank Tate.
Yeah.
Zachary Kalmus. I don't have no idea.
The one I'm picking.
Frank Tate's from Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Frank. I'm going to go with Alabama Frank. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got Frank Tate. All right, Lorenzo Hunt Dyer.
I don't know any of these dudes, if I'm being 100% honest with you.
I'm going Lorenzo Hunt, man. Lorenzo Hunt, he's Mike Tyson. So I'm going to pick Lorenzo. I'm going to put my picks on the record so when people gamble and they're going to see that I'm really good at my picks. All right. Let's see.
I'm going to take Dyer as well.
Actually, can you say these now? Okay, say that now.
Chris Sorrow. I do not
This
know
guy
how to
right
say
here, first off, I'm going to give this guy a shout out.
Shanula Kakar.
I tagged you in it. He's in Pakistan. He has no sponsorship. He's paying his own way over here to fight.
To beat the shit out of Chris Sorrow.
I'm picking him for the fact of if you're willing to do that, you gotta think you're something, right?
Yeah.
So that was the guy right there. I didn't want to mess with him on his fight week, but I tagged you in that story that the girl.
They
put
added a bunch because Tom's fighting.
Oh yeah, so here we go.
I took a last minute.
Oh, we got Jones in Washington.
I don't know who those fucking guys are.
I'm going with Jones. Jones won his last fight. He coming in the first one, so I feel like he's going to go. All right, so we got Tom versus Mitchell.
Tom.
I'm going with Tom,
Tom.
the local ninja.
Speaking of Tom, I'm going to send him an invite.
Yeah, go ahead and send that invite. Then we got Crowder and Gary, which you hadn't seen these. I'm going to go with Crowder. But no, first off, Stamps, man. I mean, what's crazy? Stamps, he's fighting at 175. He fought Beltran at the heavyweight the heavyweight. And that's the champion, right? And he was winning the first 4 rounds. You know, during weigh-ins, he had to wear ankle weight so he could make weight.
What? No, you can't do that.
That's just a
You can't do that.
That's a story I've heard through the grapevine. I'm just saying. Look. I can 100% say it was true. Okay.
He did not wear.
Jake, cross my heart. Off the record, afterwards, I'll show it. Cross record. So what I'm saying. Oh, I swear to God.
He's not wearing the ankle
I
weight.
swear. Oh, Nick Saban. And I ain't lying. Nick Saban, not lying. But anyway, I want you to think. He fought at a heavyweight and went the distance and was winning 4 rounds before Joey caught him in the 5th. He's fighting at 175 now. What do you think? If Joey's power was hard to get to him, I don't think a 175 guy can knock him out.
Who are we talking about? I forgot.
Marcus Stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Think, he was fighting a guy 240 pounds. Nate's fighting a guy 175 pounds.
Yeah, he just cut weight.
He wasn't. Oh yeah. And just to let everybody know before we get Tom on here, just to let everybody know, I was just letting you know that I just to see, because I got protein shakes now, Jake, and everything.
God.
This is a big announcement. I almost did it live tonight, but I was so hungry, so I had to eat something on the way over here. I hit 185 right on the dot, championship weight today. And now I'm going championship weight. And I just to see if I could do it. And now you know what I'm doing? I'm going to eat a little bit and get back to about 195, 200 pounds. Oh, you know he didn't break him. No. Don't put it on there. He put it on there. We got it. No, he might. I don't know. But you know what? He's built by Bama. You build by Bama, you don't get broke. Do you? No. Say don't broke it. All right.
War Eagle.
Have you said, is he answered?
War Eagle.
The only thing good about, I'm going to tell you what, first off, God rest his soul, Harvey Updike.
Who the fuck is that?
The guy that killed the trees.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you this big thing. I didn't get to interview him.
He's
Literally,
dead?
He died. I sent him a message, and I wanted to get him. I was starting my own show just to interview him. I wanted to interview psycho sports guys. And I was listening to the Paul Feinbaum show that day when he called in and he said he killed it, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, they said he had to pay back $700,000. You know, they literally almost had to shut the campus down because it almost killed all life form on the campus. You know what you don't fucking do? You don't roll Bear Bryant's statue. You don't fucking roll Bear Bryant's statue. And he was from Texas. But anyway, this son of a bitch, you know what his problem was? He should have never called into the show.
Yeah.
But you know what? He was a serial prankist. You know, you got
serial prankist.
You want people to know, right? I mean, what would you do?
I would not call, if I committed a fucking felony, I would not call into a radio show.
I don't know, man. Hey, all right, so I don't know. It just depends on if you want to be famous or not, you know? I don't. But you know what? It's fucking Auburn. They roll their trees with goddamn dead trees. If you're that stupid after you win it, you know what? Auburn is such
that tree's been alive forever.
You know what? Auburn's
until that dude killed it.
Auburn has such no life at Auburn. When Alabama loses, they roll the trees because they have nothing else better to do up there. But fuck Auburn. I'll tell you that right now. I've always said I hope you.
War Eagle.
But anyway, let's get back to fighting, man. Okay, so you asked me my question. I'm ready. Anything.
I don't have a question, dude. I don't.
So it was good. Moon rocks cut in there and everything. All right, I'll do a question out there. I'll go a question out there. If you had to fight bare knuckle right now.
Nope.
No, and they said, we'll give you right now $500,000.
He is.
Fuck Tennessee. I'll tell you what, fuck a Tennessee. Fuck a goddamn, hell no, dude. Hell no. I know everybody on Alabama's roster. My granddad, his best friend was Johnny Major's former Tennessee coach. And my granddad used to go to all the games. My family, fuck Tennessee, dude. Fuck.
All right, what's your question?
So if you were going to fight bare knuckle right now, and they said, Jake, we'll give you $500,000 right now. You got to go 5 2-minute rounds. And you get to pick between these 3 people. Who would you pick?
Brandon Lambert.
No. You don't get. He's not in the list. Mike Tyson,
Oh my god!
No, this is the list. This is the death list. I'm giving you a list.
All right.
Mike
You
Tyson.
already used him. All right.
No, this is a death list.
All right.
So you got him. You got what's that dude's name? Crap. Muhammad Ali. Back in his prime. I'm not now. They're dead. No, in his prime. Or the Russian from Rocky.
The Russian.
You would find the Russian.
Yeah.
You would pick him.
Yeah, he's just an actor.
No, I'm talking about if he was really like that was a real
I still fight that guy.
Dude, did you not see the movie?
I don't care. I fight that guy.
Just be like Rocky, I would too. You got heart.
fight that guy
Jake,
for
you got
sure.
heart. You got heart.
I fight that guy.
That's fucking hard. I love that shit. Hey, listen, I was gonna tell y'all guys, we had more views on our last show than we've had quickly ever. I don't know why. Because what's going on? We're doing some cool shit. But as Tom answered you.
No, I think he was coaching a class till 8, so we're just kind of shooting the shit until.
So
he gets back.
So is this just a fighting show, or can we just talk about anything? Can we?
I don't care. You can talk about whatever the fuck you want.
Do you want to tell some stupid? So we're trying to go viral. You want to ask me a stupid? You want to go viral? Ask me a question. Ask me. You want to hear a stupid story about me?
Yeah, yeah.
You want to hear that story? You want to hear the motherfucking story?
I don't know.
I don't know, guys. All right, guys.
Oh my god! Don't even do it.
We're gonna get kicked off of YouTube. All right, anyway.
Don't even do it. That's a bad story.
I don't know. Do you want me to go that one? What story do we go to?
None of them. Hopefully Tom's in here soon.
You better get in here because I'm about to stand up live in here. Okay, so I think Oh, okay. When you were single, this is a good question.
Oh boy.
When you were single, did you have a pickup line? Did you do something to get laid?
No. My answer is gonna be no.
Come on, man. Nobody's watching.
My answer is no.
You gonna ask
I
me?
didn't have a line.
You didn't have none. Did you have a move? Did you have like, hey, what's up? You want fuck? Like that?
Nope.
Let me tell you what I did. This is true. Prove it.
Oh god.
Bet you works. You can ask. You can ask people. You go to a bar as a guy
Oh my god.
and find a group of girls about 4 or 5, and they're all gonna be drinking and stuff like that there.
Oh my god.
And you walk up to the table, and this swear on everything, it works. You can. It didn't work on Kristen, but she knew people that it worked on. She knew people that worked out because she got mad. She talked all the time. And I would walk up to, and I swear to God, I'll do it to this day just to prove you I did it. And I'd say, hey, what's up, girls? I'd say, can I ask you some questions? I'm not trying to be personal or anything. I'm just trying to have fun and everything. And they're like, if they're giggling, yeah, let's play. Be like, and they're like, yeah, I don't want to offend you. No, offend me. So I'd say, hey, can you get pregnant? I mean, I straight up right out to ask them that. And you know what, girls?
This is a bad.
No, this is pickup line. Guaranteed to work. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. And then this is how you work. You got to pick your poison. So you got a group of 5 girls. 2 of them are going to look at you like you're stupid. 1 or 2 is going to answer, and they're going to giggle. So then the next question you ask, be like, "Hey, girl, what's up? What's the last time? You have a gag reflex?" They're all going to start laughing. They're going to think you're stupid.
You are stupid.
No, this works. You got a group of girls. Somebody's going to laugh. I'm doing my pickup line. We got to talk about something.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll be right back.
No, you can't leave me in here.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, no. Then you got me too stoned. All right, Jake. Anyway, back to the subject. I'm going to teach y'all that later. I think Jake went to take a shit. Still waiting on Tom. But anyway, not on the serious subject. We were beforehand. Jake's got a black eye. He asked him about his sparring match today when he gets back in. He's got a black eye. But back to my pickup line. So I would say that to them, and they would all laugh. And the moral of the story is, one of the girls would laugh, and the one that would laugh would start talking, and they would think I was stupid. And then moral of the story, that's what would happen. Jake's just too embarrassed to tell his story. I think he's taking a do on me on the thing. But back to the thing. Tom's fighting. Jake. Leave me on the podcast. Jake. Who's Tom fighting? Tom's fighting Mitchell. And if you look at Tom's fight, he fought Ilmore. The last time he fought Ilmore, that was like one of the best fights you've ever seen. And, you know, if you look at the fight, Tom was winning the fight. And he just had a couple of knockdowns. I'm still trying to figure out the bare knuckle fighting and everything. I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know if bare knuckle, if you get knocked down, is it an automatic, like, lose the round even if you're winning in striking or what? That's what we're trying to figure out, because there was a few fights. I really thought Tom was winning against Ilmore. Did you think Tom was winning against Ilmore except the knockdowns?
Yeah.
Did you just had a crunch wrap? I heard the crunch. Did you eat while you were taking shit?
No, I ate a crunch wrap, dude. I went to the bathroom. I mean,
this guy's so cool. He's got Taco Bell in his own house.
we made it.
That's what I'm saying. He's got his homemade crunch wrap. They make it themselves.
Shout out Victoria.
I'm so fucking.
Oh, he's driving back. He's in the whip. Your local ninja.
Oh,
Look at him creeping around. He's creeping around like a ninja. He's creeping around.
Trying to. What's going on, gentlemen?
How you doing? Oh, I like the name change. John L. Sullivan. I'm too fucking high. I couldn't think of the guy's fucking name. That's the mustache, dude. John L. Sullivan.
That's the mustache, dude.
This guy.
No.
That is it.
The 21st century John L. Sullivan. I couldn't think of his name.
I'm saying Wyatt Earp, man. I think that's,
I know, but it's yeah.
I mean, come on.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Just got done at the gym. Had to stop at the grocery store, pick up some dinner, and now I am headed home for some R&R. How are you guys?
Just celebrating the holiday.
It got ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you came in at the perfect time. Cody was getting out of control.
I mean, there was nothing else.
He was telling his pickup lines stories.
Uh-oh.
It was perfect.
I'm not entirely sure I want to hear these stories.
You don't.
That sounds
You definitely don't.
Only fan page now.
Jesus.
No, man, I was going to ask you about your fight coming up, man. We were because we were waiting. I knew you were fighting, but they never announced it. We're going to be there front row and everything. Have you watched a lot of film on your guy?
You know, weird story. So I looked him up on when they gave me his name. I looked him up on YouTube. Couldn't find anything. And then I looked him up. I just like Google searched him, and I found a couple of videos from like 2019 of some of his amateur fights, and started playing on that a little bit, scrolling around, and then sure enough, yesterday or today, this video popped up on my Facebook stream or my news feed for Facebook, and apparently I'm friends with this guy on Facebook. I've been friends with him for a while, and he's been posting all kinds of training footage and all kinds of shit. So I just found that out today. So yeah, I've been peeking a couple of his videos, what he likes to do, how he likes to move, things like that. But to be honest with you, you can't really find much footage on this guy online, unfortunately. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I know he's tall. I know he's really long.
I think he would look like he was pulling up. He probably went from cell phone to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we'll give him a second.
We'll bring him back on.
Also, I need to find out what weight class. Is it 155 or 145? Or
ask him now.
That's what.
All right, we got you back. Is it? I didn't even see what it was. It came out so suddenly. Is it 145, 150? Where are you fighting? I think he's connecting. Tom, can you hear us?
I can.
Oh, you can't answer that question?
I can't answer that question. I can hear you. If you can't hear me, there's a serious problem.
No, I can definitely hear you now.
But yeah, no, like I was saying, man, I know he's long. I know he's tall. He's like 6'2". He's got a lot of reach and he likes to use it. He's pretty athletic. He's light on his feet. He likes to dance around and pop shots. I don't know. I really don't know how have much to say about the guy.
I mean, you're right. You just stay ready though.
Yeah. I mean, he's an opponent. He's a talented guy. I think he's more talented than his record gives him credit for. Very similar to me in my situation. I'm 1-3 in the BKFC. But if you actually watch the fights, you wouldn't know that. Just on paper, it doesn't look impressive. This guy's very similar.
Yeah.
He's not impressive on paper, but when you watch him actually compete, he goes out there and he puts on shows. So I'm just looking forward to putting on a show, man. That's really the long and the short of that situation. I'm looking forward to going out there in my proper weight class and doing what I do best, and that's punching a motherfucker in his mouth.
Yeah.
155 or 145?
It'll be at 55. It'll be at 55. So
right.
I'm right. Yeah, I was 164, I think, when I left the gym not too long ago. So yeah, 55 is where I need to be. It's where I should be right now. Eventually, I'll be able to work my way down to 45, but right now I need to at least establish myself at 55 in a proper weight class with proper dimensions and go from there. Build my record back and start off.
I training with Leonard. That's all this footage with him. What was it like training with him and stuff like that? Because I used to keep up with him when I was watching it back in the beginning of like MMA, like WEC and stuff.
Yeah, you cornered him, right?
Yeah, but that was a wild experience, man. When I found out at Knucklemania that Leonard was fighting Joe, I reached out to him that night. And I
you were
I had
leaving
suffered
for
a knee
Texas
injury
last time we
not too
talked
long.
to you.
Say that again.
You were. I think it was like the night before you were leaving for Texas. The last time we talked to you.
Yeah. I was. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, I had my knee injury, and it had taken me out of my MMA fight. I was still recovering from that, but when I found out about Leonard, I could not go down there. Having the experience that I have with Joe, and with Leonard being as close as he was, it just made too much sense for me to go down there and train with him. And that was a legitimately a life-changing experience, man. I went down there and his family embraced me with open arms. They welcomed me like I was just a long lost member of the family, man. It was great. I spent a week down there with him the first time, 5 days, I think the first time, 4 days the second time. And it was life-changing. Like I said, he gave me a lot of insights. He gave me a lot of help as far as just keeping myself motivated and keep myself on track in and out of training camp. And then to go out there and corner him afterwards was just, it was an emotional experience. Like I had made it, the post that I had made on Facebook, about, people say work until your idols become your rivals. That my idol became my ally in that situation, and to be able to go out and watch Leonard's career for 15, 20 years at this point, and then to be there for his last fight, to help him, to coach him, to corner him and send him into his retirement. It was, I get real emotional just thinking about it, just talking about it, man. It was a life-changing experience for me.
Yeah. I was going to say, I saw some of those pictures of you in the corner, and it was like genuine happiness in there. You know what I mean? Like your smile said it all.
Absolutely. You obviously always want to see your friend go out and do well and perform well and do good things. So that's obviously first and foremost, to just see him go out and put the weeks of training camp to use and perform the way that he couldn't help but be overjoyed by that. On top of that, he went out there and beat the fuck out of Joe Elmore, which which was just revenge for me. Like anybody who watches the fight between me and Joe knows how that fight. I'm reconnecting. Anybody who watched that fight with Joe and I knows how that fight went, how that fight played out. And for Leonard to go out and essentially put on the same I was excited for him, man. I was happy for him. So, yeah, genuine excitement for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight too, man. That was a brawl there.
I think he's reconnecting here. Yeah, he's gonna reconnect.
That was a good fight. I mean, I was sitting there, I was like,
Yeah.
And Leonard took Joe's best shots, and he was like, I'll tell you what, man, Joe still ain't been knocked down. They said that in the fight he's never been knocked down, and Leonard hit him a few times. I was like,
Yeah.
how's that?
And Tom, like he was saying, like his record in bare knuckle, if you look at it, is 1-3, but he's fought
everybody
in
bigger.
Bellator and the Garcia, he fought Garcia twice, so he's, let me see if he's coming back. I might have to shoot another invite.
Yeah, like,
and then when he's fought his pro record's 11-4, and 3 of those losses are in the last 4 fights. Joe Elmore, Julian Lane, and then Diego, the first fight. And then the second time he beat Diego. So Julian Lane and Joe Elmore is nothing to sleep on. Those guys are studs.
I wanted to ask him about the judging in the bare knuckle, because if you watch his fight with Joe, he outstruck Joe. But the knockdowns, if you get
it's the way those knockdowns score, because that went. I mean, both Julian Lane.
10-8?
I think so, yeah, because both Julian Lane and Joe Elmore went to decision. Like,
I don't agree that if you're out striking somebody and they knock you down, I just don't see how that goes automatic 10.
Yeah, if it wasn't points, like he definitely won those rounds.
Yeah,
but I don't. The scoring is kind of fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't like that, because in boxing, I mean, you'll see somebody get a knockdown, but that somebody might lose it. I just don't see how automatic 10-8. And like his fight, I mean, Julian. That's what I'm saying. 155 is a good weight. That's a good thing.
That's his proper weight. That's where he fought.
His guy's fighting 6'2", 155. That's gonna be lanky.
That's gonna be a long dude. He's gonna be real long. But Tom, it doesn't matter. He's gonna go in there and just bang.
Oh yeah. You see, people didn't get to hear the first show we had where it was just on our podcast. You can hear it. Go to www.mindoffighting.com and you can click on it and you can listen and you can visualize it when he said, "I just want to fucking fight. I'll fight anywhere."
He just wants to fight.
He wants to fight anywhere.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, let's play devil's advocates right now.
Oh, here he comes. He's back. You back? Oh, you were reconnecting?
Yeah, I had to make sure I had some actual service before I could chat shit with you guys.
Yeah. No.
We were just talking when you were gone about how those the Elmore and Julian Lane both went to decision. Are those that scoring, like, is it? I'm not 100% familiar. Is it because of the knockdowns, or how does that exactly work? Is that what it comes down to?
Yeah, so both of those fights took place in Florida, and Florida has a mandatory 10-8 count for anybody.
It comes down to the state. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I talked about this on another podcast where, like, we need to have some. Actually, I think it was the Bare Knuckle podcast. We need some sort of unified rule system. Like MMA has unified rules. No matter what state you go to, the rules are the same.
Yeah.
Bare Knuckle doesn't have that, unfortunately. Florida has different rules and regulations than Alabama. Alabama has different rules than Mississippi. Mississippi has different rules than Nebraska. So like everywhere you go, there's little different switches and little different changes that you come across when it comes to the commission and when it comes to the rule sets. So with those two fights happened in Florida. And with me getting dropped, they get, regardless of if I was winning the round or if I was losing the round, because I took the knockdown, he gets the mandatory 10, I get the mandatory 8. Now, if we both would have scored a knockdown in that round, then it would have come down to regular scoring, who the judges thought that they won the round. However, the thing that I thought should have been taken into consideration, but wasn't taken into consideration, was the stoppage for cuts.
Right.
Like, he dropped me 4 times, yes, but that fight got stopped on 6 different occasions for cuts. Yeah. So, it's like that's got to come into scoring somewhere,
Right.
But unfortunately it didn't. And lesson learned,
in Florida.
I heard a bunch of people ragging on Mississippi too for the last one, but that's a whole nother subject.
Mississippi is a whole different situation.
Yeah. What and then when it comes to like the drops versus slip, is that up to the ref or is there?
Yeah, that's really ref's discretion, you know,
Okay.
because and I'm sure you guys have seen it. It happens a lot. People take legitimate shots and it gets calls as a slip. People trip up, it gets calls as a knockdown.
Yeah.
It's really up to the ref's discretion. And when people are in there and they're going crazy like that, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be ref's discretion for sure.
Okay. So what can we expect with the Alabama one? Do they have the same 10-8? I hope not.
No, man. Actually, I think Florida's the only state that does that. Strangely enough, I could be wrong. I genuinely do not do a lot of
state research.
Yeah, exactly. Commission research or state regulation rulings, anything like that. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that Florida's the only state that has that mandatory 10-8.
That's Cody's homework assignment. He's gonna look it up. We're in Alabama. He's gonna look it up.
I'll break it to you,
and he'll send you the news.
Fantastic.
I'll give you
That's
the
what I need,
notes
man.
of the Alabama Gaming Commission.
Look,
That's exactly what I need in my corner. Is somebody to tell me what the fucking rules are.
Because I mean, you were. If you watched Joe's fight, you were. I mean, I watched it again. I thought you. I didn't know how they scored it. I was like, I mean, I said to Jake, I was like, how did they score it? Because I thought you won the fight.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I didn't. That's what I was trying. I was like, I didn't. There was a score, and that's what shocked me. The whole thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a weird system, and I get it. You know, like even watching the fight, like I was there, I was in it. You can't win a fight when you get dropped 4 rounds out of 5. I understand that. I'm not disputing that. And if we're only looking at those facts, I lost that fight.
Yeah, it's all the cut stoppages, though.
Precisely.
I mean, that's how you
take
beat
the cuts
Diego.
into consideration. Yeah, you take the cuts into consideration. You take the punches landed into consideration. The output. You take everything else into consideration. It turns it into a different fight. But I think that's one of the things that makes bare knuckle so exciting and so fun, man. Is you can go out there and you can have a fight like Joe Elmore and I, where Joe Elmore takes 500 fucking punches and lands 12 and wins the fight. Like that you can have those kinds of fights in this sport. I think that's what makes it exciting.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That's a punchline there. That was a good one there. I mean, I'm really stoned too.
How's the knee? I'm assuming feeling good.
The knee's great, man. The knee's great. I still can't grapple, which is fine because that's not really in the cards, so to speak, right now.
Yeah.
But no, man, the knee's good. I can run, I can jump, I can do all kinds of stuff. I can't take any kicks right now. The stability's not there for that. And then grappling's still kind of weird, to sit in someone's guard and have my knees bent up or to get low and shoot for takedowns. Like that's still tricky. But other than that, man, it's good. It's healing up. It feels strong. And I'm ready to get back to work. That's the long and the short of that.
Are you looking? I know you're not looking ahead of your fight, but are you keeping in mind who you want next?
Of course, I always want the toughest fight. I don't know if that's just. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know why. I don't understand myself in that sense. But dude, I always want the toughest fight. I want something that's going to force me to train. I want something that scares me. I want an opponent that I honestly and truly think can beat my fucking ass, because then I got to get up and I got to train my ass off for it. And then when I have that fear and that excitement, it makes me train harder and I come out and I put on better performances. I feel like that's one of the reasons why I performed so well at 165, because all those guys were so much bigger than me. I had to come out and perform with the fury. Now I'm in a situation where I'm back at my regular weight class. So it's all about putting a stamp on that and letting people know that, like, look, I'm here at 55 and this is my division. Yeah. So after I go out and I put on a stellar performance next weekend, I want anybody who's going to strike fear. Just playing, like that's it. So like, give me someone in the top 5 at 155 pounds. Give me Isaac Valley Flag. Give me. Palomino. I mean, obviously they're not going to give me Luis Palomino, but give me. Dude, I would love to fight. Dude, I would love to fight. Dude, I would love to fight Palomino. Don't get me wrong. That would be, if I could choose right now who I would want to fight outside of Tyler Goodjohn and Jim Allers, just because I have a genuine distaste for those guys. Yeah, like Goodjohn would just be a hell of a fight. He's so technical. We're built very similar, and he's incredibly technical. Dude, you know, I mean, that's their problem. That's not my problem. All right, you asked me who I wanted to fight.
Oh yeah.
Who I want to fight.
Hey, look, Tom, you can look on a podcast. We were talking to Goodjohn's friend Christian, their business partner,
the hay bale dude,
the hay bale guy, and we had a long discussion, and we even took it off the air about how you should fight Goodjohn, and they were all for it. And then Lambert jumped in there and started.
He ruined it. He ruined it for everybody.
He shit on my shit.
He shit on the parade of the hay bale fight.
He shit on it, man, because I'm serious.
Well,
like, it was off the air.
Get a couple fucking crumpets and some fucking tea, and then just beat the shit out of Goodjohn in the hay bales, and then fly back over.
I mean, literally, it was off the record.
Brandon's a character, man. Brandon's a fucking character. But I mean, shit, if he wants it, he can get it too. But like I said, man, honestly, at 55, I want to fight them all. I want to fight, like, give me Melvin Gillard. I will beat the brakes off of that boy. Give me Isaac Valley Flag. I will fucking retire him. Give me Tyler Goodjohn. We can get it. Fight of the year 2021 guaranteed. Give me Jim Allers. I will do worse to him than Luis Palomino.
That's the one, man.
Imagine. Like, give me any of those guys, man. Give me somebody who I think is actually better than me in one sense or another, someone who's going to strike fear in my heart, and I'm going to go out there and fight them. And right now, those are the guys, man. Those are the guys who've got better records than I do, who have put on quote-unquote better performances than I have. And those are the guys that are ahead of me. Those are the guys on top, you know, a couple of rungs on the ladder above me, and I'm trying to climb this ladder and rip them the fuck down. So
we were talking to Jason. We're talking to Jason Knight. He's doing. They said they're going to have a 145 tournament, and Goodjohn and Jim is going to be in it. He's going to be in it, and
I forgot the other dude. It was Jason, Goodjohn, Jim. And
I totally don't even remember.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't even remember because I was trying to. Because the other day, Palomino did a Instagram post saying nobody wants to fight him. Nobody has signed a contract. He said the only one to fight him is Goodjohn's. I want to fight him or something. Blah blah. And I was like. I told Jake, I said, why don't you tag Tom? I'm pretty sure he needs to.
I'll beat the shit out of anybody.
Yeah, bro, I told all of them, man. I said, if that's the fight they want to make, cool. You know, like I'm all for it. You know, give me a little bit more time. You know, give me more than 3 weeks notice, like I got for this one. And yeah, me and Palomino can get it. Like that, honestly and truly, out of everybody in this sport, I think he probably scares me the most, but it's not his talent that scares me. That man is a psychopath. Like, you watch him fight and like you have to kill him. Yeah. You know, like Jim, you can pepper up with a couple good shots and he's gonna quit. He's a bit of a bitch. You know, Tyler, you gotta go out there and you gotta put hands on Tyler and you gotta make Tyler quit. You know what I'm saying? Palomino is crazy. Like, you put hands on him and he's like, okay, yeah, keep going. Like, you got to kill that man.
He beat Street Jesus. I mean, he beat Street Jesus.
Right. You know, so it's like, it's that, like that. I think that's the reason I want that fight as much as I do, because he's so scary. You know, like that's the fight that I was talking about earlier. I want to fight scary fighters. I want guys that make me lose sleep at night. Like, that's the only way I get up and I train fast.
Literally, after this show, after I figure out what's going on where I'm doing and leaving, I'm going to find this part of this video and I'm going to send it to him on Instagram. And I'm going to tell him, he said no. And I mean, he just needs a little bit of notice after get his knuckles healed up after this fight.
Yeah. Absolutely. And like I said, after I go 2-3, we can have that conversation, you know, and maybe they want to put me up against Goodjohn first, you know, build that record a little bit more. I don't care. You guys do whatever you want to do. You want to send Goodjohn down to the 45 tournament? Well, maybe I can make 45 and we can talk about, you know, picking up somebody after that tournament's done and over with. I don't have a clue, man. All I know is that I love this fucking sport, and nothing scares me more than tough fighters, and nothing makes me train harder than being scared. So that's what I'm looking forward to in my future.
When you getting down to Birmingham?
I'll be down there Wednesday, man. My flight's at like 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, so I'll be down. I'll probably be in my hotel room by noon if I had to make a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be down there. We got the tickets for that one too?
What?
For Birmingham.
That's the one. That's the furlough.
Yeah. We got this. That's the one we got. I think
we got furlough
table
tickets. We got furlough table tickets.
Yeah.
So literally, whatever the front row is,
I need his blood
like
on our.
I don't know how.
Table.
I'll do my best. I'll try.
We need his blood on the table,
the front rows,
and then you can sign your initials into the blood on our table.
I think I'm gonna do my best to make that happen.
All over.
What time they do? What time's the weigh-ins for you where you can start?
Yeah, you guys do the night before with them, or is it the day of?
No, it's I think our weigh-ins are at like 2:00 on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got okay.
Yeah, that'll be on Facebook and stuff.
You got a nice.
Yeah, probably Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. They'll do all that.
Because we'll be down there. We'll get down there Friday evening.
Okay.
It's like an hour and a half. It's like a 2-hour drive for us only.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Too easy.
So we got to work.
I saw you got your gym opened up. You got your gym and everything. It looked like it's packed.
No, that's a remodel.
Yeah, man. We found a new location.
That's a glow shot. That's a glow up.
Yeah, man. I was fortunate enough to get blessed into this business.
It looked.
It's big, man.
It looked like
to breed some killers.
Yeah, man. It's a big location, and we're excited for it. Like I said, I was blessed to be gifted into this business partnership, for lack of a better term, and they've kind of taken me under their wing, and they've really given me the reins to do what I want with the striking program and really build up the MMA program. And then our jiu-jitsu program's top notch. I mean, we've got one of the best jiu-jitsu teams in Oklahoma. We competed just a weekend or two ago, and we competed against the best gyms in Oklahoma, like Rafael Lovato's jiu-jitsu gym and a handful of other guys that are in Oklahoma City that have real big names in the jiu-jitsu community. And we took the team trophy. We washed all of them, So we've got a stellar jiu-jitsu community down here. And our jiu-jitsu program's huge. We just got this new location. It's a 6,000 square foot facility. We've got showers, we've got dorms, we've got locker rooms, we've got a striking area, a grappling area, a cage. It's stellar, man. It's fantastic. I'm really excited to start this new chapter.
That was a good one.
That's fucking sweet.
I get everything there.
Cody, yeah, man, it's a one-stop shop, man.
Literally so happy. There's a tear.
You named everything. He's got Indian leg wrestling in the corner over here.
If you want to, we can get it. We'll set up a league and we'll call it a damn week.
Slap boxing.
Oh no! That's God. That's intense there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to Oklahoma there.
Yeah, man, come down and check it out. It'll be a good time. Hopefully we can get BKFC to come out and hold some tryouts at the gym. I know they're going down to Fort Worth for down at what's his name, Johnny Bedford's gym, doing some tryouts down there in May, like 2 weeks before the tryouts that are in New York. So maybe in a couple of weeks or a couple of months we can get the gym opened up, get some tryouts going on out there. That'll work out.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
We have to check that one out there because hey man, that's what we were wondering because that's how they did the tryouts. We were trying to figure out.
Well, that Fort Worth one, it seemed like, was that spur of the moment though? Because everyone was talking about the New York one, and then all of a sudden Fort Worth kind of came out of nowhere. Was that?
Yeah, man, I'm not entirely sure how that whole thing came about. I'm assuming they're doing it that close because they're so far apart. You know, the one in New York, I mean, it's in New York State, it's way the hell up on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And then, Fort Worth, Texas is about as south central of the country as you can get, so they're going to get a whole bunch of people
Dallas easy.
from the Southwest area on this tryout, and the one in Texas, and then a whole bunch of people from the East Coast up in the New York tryout. So if I had to guess, as far as logistics go, that's what makes the most sense to me. But I think you guys know as well as I do that nobody really knows how these guys are getting their stuff organized. They're just kind of doing what seems to fit at the time.
Yeah.
But speaking of what fits at the time, it's time for me to eat, gentlemen.
I was going to say,
I need to get some food in my belly.
or if you just want us to cut you loose, it don't matter.
You got any shout out?
You know, man, I'll give you guys a shout out. Thank you guys very much for having me on the show. I appreciate you. Thank you for helping me get my name out there and get my business out there and stuff. I appreciate it. And if anybody's in Lawton, Oklahoma, or the Oklahoma area and want to come do some training, Alpha MMA in Lawton, Oklahoma, that's where I'm at. You guys come out, get some training in, show you how to punch a guy proper.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
Awesome.
Well, we'll see you. We'll see you next Friday then.
Next Friday, my friends. You guys be safe. I'll see you later.
You too. Have a good one.
I see. All right. Okay.
I'm so fucking hungry, dude.
Dude, so
I'm hungry just like him.
Palomino.
He beat the shit out of anybody.
Palomino's a dog. You know, him and Gaethje, watch his fight against Gaethje, both of them. It was a real Gaethje beat him, but, like, I mean, Palomino's a dog. Anyway, yeah. But, dude, I was going to tell him.
Yeah, get called.
Can you hear me? Like, who right now are you more excited to see fight on the card last
Tom.
fight?
But Tom's I've known Tom since I was fucking 13 years old. Like, that doesn't really count for me.
So you knew Tom?
Yeah, I've known Tom since middle school wrestling. Shout out Geneva Middle School. Coach Gross, fucking bitch.
He wants Ben Askren to grapple him. That's what he wants. That's his dream match, is it not? You don't want to grapple Ben
If
Askren?
I can get paid like he did, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let him break
Olympian.
my fucking
He's
both
Olympian.
my kneecaps. I don't give
Well,
a fuck.
He just had a hip replacement, or like right before, like, what's the motherfucker gonna take hip replacements like crazy? Anyway, but on a serious note, I don't have anything else.
I don't have anything else.
We had another person, but they had a personal issue.
Oh yeah. So
Anyway,
we'll get other people on.
But so we learned a lot tonight about Trevor. We learned what possibly you could do dating, and
He's too humble. He's got to get a fucking attitude, though. I'm going to be 100% honest. I love the kid, but he's got to get a fucking image.
you can't
Be that. He's so nice. He's so nice.
in interviews.
This is not a nice fucking sport.
So you think he should be a little meaner?
He needs an image.
Look.
Country boy. I mean, he's got the fucking.
He's got he's savage.
He's too nice, dude.
So
He
you talking about
called you
yourself.
sir. He called you sir. You are a fucking dog water. He called you sir.
Hey man, he's got respect for his elders. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you would want your daughters to marry somebody like that. Somebody that would beat somebody's ass and call you sir, right?
Yeah, definitely. Whoever
guess
marries
what?
my daughters is calling me fucking sir. 100%.
Okay, last one. Everybody says, like, when your first boy comes up to your door to date your daughter, go on the first date, how are you going to be? Are you going to do bad boys?
Yeah, I'm giving him I'm going to hand him a bullet. And then when he looks at me confused, I'm going to tell him that the next one's coming in a lot fucking faster.
Look,
That's all I got, though.
what
What else you got?
last
We got
time-
0 viewers. It's
Yeah.
a wrap.
It's over.
Peace out.
Ciao.